A South African lady who visited Nigeria has shared her experience about Nigeria and some of her culture shock. You guys, I'm literally happy and I must say there is really good South Africans out there. Those who does not believe in all this brouhaha on social media concerning Nigeria, especially concerning Nigeria and South Africa, with the way we always drag ourselves and the way we always banter, it's enough for someone to say, you see, this country, I am not going to step my foot there. But there are still South Africans who felt like there's a need for me to visit this country. I have a lot of things that I need to explore and experience in this country. I don't want anyone to tell me about it. Anyway, guys, I'm going to let you people to watch this video with me about this our South African beautiful sister sharing her culture shock and experience in Nigeria. And I will come back and talk more about this.
Let me tell you about some of the culture shocks I've experienced as a South African visiting Nigeria for the first time. So, I have been in Abuja for close to 2 weeks now. So, some of these things are like things that I specifically experienced here. I've never been to Lagos. Apparently, it's a whole different world out there. So, the first thing, which is a nationwide standard, I guess, is that here they drive on the right hand side and not on the left hand side, like in South Africa, meaning the driver's seat is on the left hand side. I know this is nothing for most of you, but trust me, it does take some getting used to because do you know how embarrassing it is to walk to the driver's seat thinking you're walking to the passenger's seat, number one? And number two, I'm someone who has anxiety and who's so scared of being in an accident. So I always feel like we're driving on the oncoming. Another shock for me is that here I haven't seen any big corporate retail brands. Brands such as Zara, H&M, McDonald's. Apparently there's a KFC. I haven't seen it yet. And also apparently there is a ShopRite. And I think I remember seeing a Total Garage. It's interesting because Abuja is a city, it's the capital of Nigeria, and you would find these brands in like big cities across the world. But at the same time, it's interesting because that means here they're very big on local brands. They support local clothing, local food, everything local, which is great, honestly. Another thing is that EFTs here are a very big thing, like money transfers. Now, in South Africa, if you're going to a restaurant or a shop or wherever, you can only pay with cash or your card. They don't believe in transferring money because apparently people reverse payments. I don't know how true that is. Now, this is not everywhere in South Africa. In some places, they do allow you to transfer money. But here, it's like a standard. Like, you could see a vendor selling you bubble gum on the street and you could transfer the money to them. Like, it's nothing. I also think it's because banks in South Africa don't correspond that much with each other like the banks here. For example, if I use FNB and you use Standard Bank and you transfer money to me, if you don't select the immediate payment option, I will only get, or you will only get that money within 3 business days. Whereas here, it doesn't matter what bank you're transferring to, the money clicks immediately. So I think that's why it's such, like, it's normal. It's okay. I know this is random, but the girls here are not big on makeup. I don't know if it's the places I've been to, and I've been to quite a number of clubs and lounges. I've been to Moscow, I've been to Cage, I've been to Rhapsody. Like, the girls here are not big on makeup, and trust me, they look beautiful. Like, this is weird to me because I'm so used to girls wearing makeup everywhere they go. Like, one thing about South African girls, they will book a makeup artist just to go out for lunch. South African girls love their makeup, and you know what? And last but not least, the people here are so, so respectful. Like, people here don't say hi, hello. They say good evening. Like, if you're walking into a shop or a restaurant or wherever, they'll say good evening or good afternoon, you're welcome. Like, that's how they say it. They like, good evening, you're welcome. Good evening, ma'am. Good evening, auntie. Good morning, auntie, you are welcome. Like, that is so respectful. I love that. Anyways, so that's it from me.
Well, I believe you all have heard from her. There is no much about her review. Her review is just honest. This is how somebody should present and talk about people's country. Okay, that wasn't a paid ad. That was a sincere review, an honest one. Talking about respect when in terms of greeting, that is just the nature of Nigerians. Okay, we are used to good evening, good morning, good afternoon. That is the pure fact. I don't know how other countries, although so many other African countries are kind of adopting to the Western world, where you say hello, hi, you know, and which I really think it doesn't suit well. When it comes to Nigeria, Nigeria still maintains a whole lot of cultures down to earth. Even in schools, they educate you about all these cultures so that you can embodying it wherever you find yourself. So talking about makeup, makeup, makeup. Oh yes, like that one, I've lived in Abuja before. I can't tell about Lagos because Lagos, babe, their life is different. It's on another level. Okay. But you see, Abuja girls, the based on natural, they just want to make their face glow, glitter, and then stay on low key, on natural makeup. They in fact they invest their money on skincare. They invest their money on skincare that will actually make them to have a good skin, and that's very, very good. I love that for Abuja girls. That's just the pure truth. Then talking about Nigerians having all those big brands, Shein and all that. I believe Nigerians have their local those things. Even though we have a lot of imports from Western world, from America, US, Europe, we import clothes. But you see those companies, I don't think Nigerians would love to have them in the country because we prefer supporting our local brands. Even in Yoruba self, they have this all those printed local outfits, traditional outfits, So they prefer to support the local manufactured Nigerian wares and mixed with the imported ones, because definitely there is an important one. But to have those companies in Nigeria, I don't think it will go that well. Not like Nigerians still do not. Oh, there's a lot of them that still order those Shein and all those things. They shipped it to them. Okay, but having that company in Nigeria is not that rampant. In fact, it's not. You can't find it. I don't think you can find it. If you do not see it in Abuja, which is the capital city, I don't think there's any other state in Nigeria that you will find them. That is just the honest truth. And Nigeria don't mind. They just love supporting their local brand, and I totally love that about Nigerians. So the next one she talked about was about that driving car stuff. I can actually relate to that for you. Okay, I never knew self. This is me even finding out that South Africans, they are left in that driving is similar. It's the same with Indians. South African and Indians, they are the people I know that their driving steering is on the left instead of the right. Anyways, that's just it, you guys. So you already hear from her. Nigerians, when it comes to greeting, they will use it and shower you. They have respect too, depending on individual. There are some people too who, hey, you talk for in terms of respect. If you but they don't tolerate nonsense. So, so you cannot say somebody is respecting you and then you feel like choking hands in that person's eyes. Okay. But baby girl, you did not talk about our dishes, our cuisines. Didn't you eat have any? For me, talking about the bank, when it comes to bank here, they all cooperate. They cooperate with each other. It doesn't matter the bank, no differentiation. Tribalism did not reach that aspect, okay? Because of what? It is money. Anyway, guys, don't forget to like this video, share your thoughts on the comment section, and you guys should continue to explore so many other African countries, okay? That is good. That's nice. Continue to explore Nigeria, see things for yourself, and don't believe all the things you see on social media, because not all of them that is truth. Yes, so South Africans, not all of them that is true. If you want to know more, take your leg, pack your bag, take your ticket, and go to. Nigerians are not saying South Africans should not come to Nigeria. We are not South Africans that behave such. Our doors are open as long as you're good to go. You can afford your stay. We don't have any problem. Besides, Nigeria is cheaper than so many other African countries. Honestly, living in Nigeria is cheaper than so many other African countries. But the internet will not tell you this. I can tell you this for free as someone who live in an African country and as in Nigeria. Yes. Don't forget to like this video, share your thoughts on the comment section, and I'll sure see you guys in my next video. Ciao, guys.